Welcome to day 6 of Maestro 2.0. For today's training session we need 4 cones and we are going to form another square, but this time we're going to take 2 steps in between each cone, so we're just increasing the size. And unlike day 5 where we worked at the base of the square, we're going to be working mainly inside the square for the majority of today's training session. We are going to be taking on some pretty challenging exercises today, but if you have completed the program in its entirety up until this point, you should be able to tackle each of today's exercises with full confidence. So go grab your 4 cones or objects and your football, and let's have a look at exercise 1 for day 6. Exercise 1 is the inside foot quarter turn. So using the inside of the foot, we're pushing the ball towards the edge of the square, and then with the same foot, bringing it back to the middle of the square using the sole of the foot. Then we're opening up our body 90 degrees and repeating until we complete all 4 sides of the square. We're going to go for 30 seconds with the right foot and then 30 seconds with the left foot. Exercise 2 is the outside foot quarter turn. So same pattern as exercise number 1, but this time when we drag the ball back to the center of the square, we're using the outside of the foot to push it to each edge of that square. Same again, we're going to do 30 seconds with the right and 30 seconds with the left. Exercise 3 is alternating feet quarter turns. So we're using the same pattern once again, pushing the ball towards each edge of the square, but this time as we drag the ball back to the middle, we exchange feet and use the inside of the opposite foot to push it to the edge. We're going to go 30 seconds one direction, 30 seconds the other. Exercise 4 is the L drag quarter turn. So we're working our way around the square once again. This time we put our foot on the ball, drag it towards the center of the square, and then we push the ball behind the standing leg with the inside of the same foot out to the edge of the square. And then we repeat around the entire square for 30 seconds in one direction, then we change feet and go 30 seconds in the opposite direction. Exercise 5 is the reverse L drag quarter turn. So similar to the L drag, but we're doing it in reverse now. So we pull the ball towards us, our standing leg gets out the way of the ball, and then we use the inside of the same foot to push out to the edge of the square. 30 seconds with the right in one direction, then we change in 30 seconds with the left in the opposite direction. Exercise 6 is the outer square sole. So we're working on the outside of the square this time, using the sole of both feet to draw the shape of the square. So we're having to move sideways and forwards, transferring the ball between our feet using the soles, and we're going to go for 30 seconds in one direction, then we're going to go for 30 seconds in the opposite direction. Exercise 7 is the samba. So start off slowly with this one and increase the speed as you get the rhythm down. So starting at the edge of the square, you roll the ball into the middle, then the opposite foot goes on top of the ball to stop it. Then the same foot that you performed the sole roll with steps over the ball to the inside, then to the outside immediately, then you roll the ball across once again to the opposite edge. Then you repeat the exact same movement in the opposite direction. Then once you get a rhythm down, you're going to go for 60 seconds continuously. So that's day 6 of Maestro 2.0 completed. It certainly contains some of the most challenging exercises we've seen so far, but we still have one final day of the program. But well done for making it this far, and I'll see you tomorrow for some more ball mastery training.